Welcome back to another episode of Traveling Through, everybody. As you can see, it is time to get back to the Skoolie build. Got out here the other day and just started kind of mocking up some pieces of wood and seeing how they were going. I ended up actually building like a whole kitchen area, and this is where the shower is going to go. Still got to drill a hole for the drain and do all of that, but I'm just kind of putting it together. The 2 weeks I spent up in New England, I really came up with a layout pretty quickly into the trip. Maybe about 3 days in, I knew exactly where I wanted everything to go. Now it's just a matter of fitting it in there. So dimensions are a little bit different than I thought and this and that, but we're making it work. Oh yeah, it's gonna be the shower. It's a 24 by 24 inch shower pan, and it's tight, but it's like just enough. You know, I'm 5'10" and this is like 5'10", so we should be good. You know, that's just gonna be like an 1/8 inch thick, 1/16 inch thick, you know, FRP, or I might even go for like the real tub surround and put it in there, but it'll be all on there. We got the kitchen area, countertops, gonna be cabinets. That's my, I got a 30-gallon water tank, which is probably way too big for one guy. You know, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's what I have. I'm not buying another one. I'll just do it. If it's way too much water and I don't use it as much as I think, or I don't know. That's what I have. That's what I'm going with right now. I really think probably like a 15 to 20 would have been adequate for one stinky dude. But we'll see. 30 gallons is nice. I mean, that'll be shower anytime you want, basically. You know, I'm going to have the on-demand water heater under there, cabinetry, sleeping area, keeping the air conditioner because it still works. Single man's dinette here, like a booth seat table. And I think I am going to keep the bike inside. You know, I don't like the idea of my bike being outside, you know, getting wet whether I ride it that day or not. And then also the theft issue. I have enough trouble leaving the bus just at a trailhead in the middle of nowhere. If I had a bike attached to the back of it, I would absolutely be worried. Or I would have to put the bike in the bus every time I wanted to go for a hike or every time I wanted to go anywhere. So it's just going to give me a little bit of peace of mind to have the bike and all my bike equipment inside. Not to mention, if it was on the back of the bus, I would have to take all the bags off. But I feel like having the bike inside and just kind of having a bike area, bike tools, and all the bike stuff located together will allow me to leave the panniers on the bike, you know, which acts as storage. I could just keep all my camping gear and all my bike stuff right there in the panniers on the handlebar bag, and it'll just be, you know, attached to the wall somehow. I'm almost thinking of getting like a bike stand mount that would just mount to the wall, so at the perfect height. So I just put the bike in and tighten it right to the seat post. Anyway, guys, yeah, getting into it. It's an early day. I've been out here for a couple hours already. This is a setup. We got the chop saw set up. I didn't get the stand out for it yet. I might, but I'm working on the countertop today. So today I'm focusing on the countertop for starters. It really shouldn't take me all that long. I got the pieces cut already. So it's just a matter of screwing them together, and then I'm gonna sand that sucker down really well. It should be fine. A lot of work's getting done. I'm totally happy with the production. Let me show you how I'm doing this super cheap countertop, guys. So I'm cutting this countertop, guys. This cost me like 40 bucks. I had the screws, 2x6 and 1x2s. Put that sucker right in there. And I'm gonna sand this down. Originally I was gonna throw in a butcher block. Looking at the price, it was just like I could come up with something way cheaper than that. So I was gonna do pallets and maybe epoxy, but this is just the I'm finding this is just the easiest, fastest way to go. It's 1.5 inches. You don't have to think about it. And all you got to do is sand the crap out of it. That's what I'm going with. And down the road, if I don't like it, it's always easy to change. Just pop it off, put a new one in. So, on to the Skoolie, guys. Back to work. too bad on the right side. I go ahead and put my sink here. That's why I only built half of it. I was going to hold it to the front, but I decided to go ahead and hold it to the back. So I got to cut that out with a jigsaw. And just about ready to get the this other piece in. Just need to rip a 1/4 of an inch piece, put it in there. I don't want to shrink it. I don't want to shrink the countertop that much to make this look great. I am going to keep that 1/4 inch. So I'm just putting a rip in like this, and hopefully you won't be able to see it once you're standing back. So. Close. That's what I'm getting. That's what it is. Close enough. And let's try to fit this sucker in there. I was able to salvage this sink out of a renovation I did last year, and I've been holding it for the bus. And I think I'm going to try to go ahead and install it into this countertop. Even though I have a lot more work to do on the countertop, I'm just going to head and try to fit that sink in. I might do a dry fit. I know that it fits. Just gonna go ahead and try to tap this in. Yeah, these inset pieces are just sitting here. Pretty simple design here, guys. It's just out of 2x6 and 1x2s. Just screwed it together. Beats like the 120 on the butcher block, and I had some other ideas for it, but I'm just not doing it. I'm gonna save that wood for another project or something. Countertop's looking great, and I'm about to go ahead and put these 2x4s in, or at least this one. I gotta spray paint that window. I'm gonna insulate back in there as well. Put a 2x4, 2x4, and then just like put that countertop right on. But I already have the hole cut for the sink. I think it's gonna work out well. And yeah, and the bus is moving right along, guys. It's just great to finally get into this. You know, it's just been sitting over there in the driveway for like 3 years now. And it's like, are you gonna sell it? Are you gonna build it? What are you gonna do? I took it up to New England there, and I'm definitely gonna keep the bus. Seems to be a pretty sustainable way of life for me. So I'm going to build it out. I'm going to try to live in this thing, guys. That would be after some adventures, of course. But yeah, for right now, back to the 2x4s. I might get into that cabinetry as well. I put OSB underneath that shelf thinking I was getting away with something, but it just looks pretty nasty from standing down here. So I'm going to change that out with a 1x12, which is the perfect measurement for that shelf on accident. So anyway, back to it. That turned out pretty sweet. That's a free sink as well, guys. So $50, that's the whole kitchen, isn't it? Pretty much. Got a lot going on in there. Okay, that'll hold it. That will do it. One across the back. Huh. So we able to see some white on there? Where is that spray paint at? Thanks for staying tuned and following along, everybody. The Skoolie Renovation is finally underway. There's going to be a lot of build videos coming up, and also some gear reviews, guys. If you're new to the channel, if you could please hit that subscribe button, it really helps us out over here at Traveling Through. Helps with bringing better quality footage and audio to the channel. Thanks again, everybody, and we'll see you on the road.